thank you for waiting. You
No
know,
worries.
water is very important.
Yeah, very true. I also have mine.
How much water do you have a day?
I had plenty of water, but I didn't calculate it.
I like to measure my water consumption up to 2, well, I always say at least minimum 2 liters a day.
Yeah. At least 2 liters a day. I think I do have.
You think you have that? That's good.
Yeah.
That's good
I
for
think I do.
some too, you know.
Because I try to do the workout in the morning, and after the workout, I drink a lot of water.
Yeah. Hi, Chloe. Hello. Hello. Hi, Chloe. Eh? Can you hear us, Chloe?
Oh,
Are you all right?
it's better than yesterday.
Yeah, so your throat is still quite sore.
Yes,
Oh, how come? So have you seen the doctor?
yes, yesterday, and but I'm not really know the name of my cold.
Right. So I hope you're okay because the symptoms you told me. Yeah, I'm sorry, Aisha. I was just, paying a little concern and time to understand how Chloe is coping because she has some, worrying symptoms. Yeah, Chloe, can you tell us a little bit more?
I have sore throat.
Oh, sore throat.
Sore throat.
Yeah.
For 4 days. 4 days.
Yeah.
And I went to went to the doctor and yesterday, and they I had they checked my temperature yesterday, and it's 37.9. And
oh, that's okay. Not too high, is it?
But the nurse and doctor are very nervous.
Were they? 37.8.
It's very high.
Is it very high?
Yeah, the average shift lows at 37.5.
Oh, really? Okay, good. Yeah, yes, we should, take your word. So should be averagely lower than 37.5.
And yet, and I feel very tired on Wednesday and Thursday. So when I back home, I take a rest, sleep for whole evening, and I'm afraid about if my my situation is related to COVID.
So you are concerned, and also the medical staff, they were worried for your physical condition.
Yes.
But are you feeling better now?
Better than yesterday.
Oh, right. I forgot to give you live transcript. Is it working? Transcript is available. Yeah. Okay. So you can see live transcript somewhere now, right?
Yes.
Yes. Because I forgot to activate it. Yeah. So when I was saying the physical condition, it is worrying when your temperature is high, And I didn't know 37.8 is high. I thought like 38 is high. And
it's better to lower than 37.5.
so you guys don't know that, I didn't. It's been a while. It's been a while, really. Last time when I did the first, what's that? Red Cross first aid training. That was a long time ago. Yeah, long time ago. I did a fast track training in somewhere down in the south, nearby London, and that was a 7-day training. We call that fast track. Fast track something training. I mean, for anything. And for mine, that was a cabin crew. So that was how do you call it? Called 压缩. So the fast track. So maybe there is no space there. No, it's a hyphen. Nah. Yeah. I think that is relatively acceptable. Right. Good. And so we hope that you are going to get better, and maybe you should have plenty of water.
I have.
That's about, I think the capacity of this one, maybe 400 to 500, I think. And so to make it 2 liters a day, my personal goal started a few days ago, five glasses.
That's very healthy. That's good for you.
Yes, I definitely, even long time ago, in the past, I had one right after getting up in the morning and one before bed. So that's at least 2, right? And also every meal, but I don't have lunch. I only have 2 meals a day. Well, kind of like a brunch, not really breakfast or lunch, brunch and dinner. So that's two glasses, and morning after getting up, and nighttime before bed. That's 4 already. So I just need 1 extra one, like this one.
But people
I'll
say
make it 5.
you drink before bed, you want to go to the bathroom in the middle of night. Do you have this kind of situation?
No, I don't. I'm
Lucky you.
quite fine. I know people have that problem because, like, my husband, he definitely doesn't want to have too much water before bed, because what you just mentioned would happen to him. He will have to get up, and he's a shallow sleeper.
Me too. I have the same problem because I drink quite a lot of water. I always like wake up in the middle of night to go to washroom. It's really bothers me.
So maybe you have a little sip, because you still need water. Your body still perspire, moisture. And so perspire. Let me give you that. Perspire. Yes. So your body still perspire. The moisture will come out of your body when you're sleeping, because you still need to breathe. And although you are not sweating, but you're perspiring. So that is not quite a good translation. Means 体液挥发, not really sweating. So they're not quite the same, sweat. Yeah, so they're not really the same. So when you sweat, means you can see, you can feel water, but when you perspire, maybe not that bad. And so actually you still need some water. And people also say, if you take a warm bath or hot shower, you also need to drink water before that, because you lose water when you're taking shower and bath with higher temperature. People say that, and I like to believe it.
Yeah, true.
So how much do you drink a day? I mean, water? For me, 2 liters. And what about you, Chloe?
I'm not sure, but 2 big bottles of water.
Big bottle. So you mean like this is not quite. This is a baby powder. I don't have it. I know what you mean. You mean
something like that, but it's more bigger than more
Yeah,
bigger.
like is it like a metal one? Flask for warm water, 烧瓶 and flask. You know what? Flask. Let me. Can you see it?
Yes.
Those are flasks.
Mm.
Yeah, so they're usually, you know, very good quality, compact plastic or mainly metal. So they are flasks. But if they're just plastic for water, cold drink, and it's just water bottle. And that, what is the capacity? That's 1 liter. So that would be probably this big. And I have a few. Do you have any?
I have a smaller one.
Yeah, maybe we should try to prevent you from talking too much. You have sore throat. You can listen more, Chloe. Yeah. So Aisha, can you take over? Yeah. Do you have any flasks?
Oh, yes, I have. I think this one is 300 ml.
Really? That's small. I thought that's like 1 liter.
That's why I always carry it with my bag. So it's definitely have to be small. Otherwise, it would be too heavy.
Yeah. So if I was to there, so 300 is even smaller than mine, I think. I thought this is like 400 to 500. Oh, compared to my face, like this.
So it's not 300.
My face. I'm not
So
sure. I mean, mine is about at least 400. I mean, I weighted.
I didn't see. So this one should be 500.
I think so. That should be more than my capacity.
So maybe 500.
So if it's like 400 to 500, and you just need to drink 4 to 5 bottles, similar to mine.
Yes.
And so what are the benefits of having water? I mean, you know, like up to that quantity a day, what are the benefits?
I think your skin will become better.
And you think anything else?
No, you can go to bathroom more smoothly.
Yes, that's what I'm experiencing. The 3rd day or the 4th day now. I did usually drink. I thought that's quite a lot, probably only 3 glasses a day that time, but that's only like 1 liter. So I'm doubling it and very smooth. Oh gosh, I'm being recorded, so
No
just
worries.
very good. Very good. And there are, oh, right. So 7 science-based health benefits of drinking enough water. Let's take a look. Only 7. Oh, wait, it stops moving. Right, it doesn't allow me. Okay, now, good. So the first one, so it helps maximize physical performance. Did I sense it? No, I haven't sensed anything. I haven't sensed anything about that. But I do hope that will happen, physical performance. What kind of physical performance is it talking about, you think?
It's like maybe you won't feel tired easily, isn't it?
Look more energetic.
Energetic?
Energetic.
Energetic. So yeah, if so, then I'll say because I'm always like this, so I can tell the difference. But I think that it's making a point here. It says to stay hydrated is quite important. So let's give you that word, stay hydrated.
So
Because-
also implied, like cool,
Yeah.
like, yeah, we always remind each other, oh, drink some water, drink some water. So, and also have to provide passenger a lot of water. They need to drink and need to go to the washroom. It's good for them.
To keep them busy.
Yeah, to keep them busy.
So if we get dehydrated, I mean, when we don't have enough water, then we feel tired and feel thirsty. I don't normally feel thirsty though. Do you?
I often feel thirsty in school. I think because I talk too much to students.
You're a teacher, you have to talk. But do you mean you're talking or you're lecturing?
Talking.
Yeah, your personality is very soft and easygoing, so I can picture you as a nagger. Lecture, nag, nagging. Yeah, good. And so the second benefit. So let's, you know what, copy and paste that. So the first one is it helps you maximize your physical performance. That is, yeah, so benefits of drinking 2-liter water a day. So the second one, let's see the second one. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should let you guys read it, then we can learn some new words from it. Yeah, so Aisha, would you please help us read it? Is it big enough? There, yes.
It's quite small.
Is it too small?
Yeah.
How about that?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Significantly affect energy levels and brain function. Your brain is strongly influenced by your hydration status. Studies show that even mild dehydration, such as the loss of 1 to 3% of body weight, can impair many aspects of brain function. In a study in young women, researchers find that fluid loss of 1.5
Fluid. Yeah, fluid. Yeah, keep going.
Loss of 1.5% after exercise impaired both mood and concentration. It also increased the frequency of headaches. Many members of this same research team conduct a similar study in young men. They found that
fluid.
Well, how can I cannot pronounce it? Fluid. The fluid loss of 1.6% was detrimental to working memory and increased feelings of anxiety and
fatigue. Fatigue means you're tired.
Fatigue.
Yeah, fatigue. This word is usually used for your rota, for your flying schedule. So when you're potentially getting the flying fatigue, that means the gap in between each flight is too short. Yeah. So there are a few words we can learn from here, like the first one, that is hydration. Because hydrate is a chemical substance. So it's from here. So hydrate here. So hydrate is that. So that's a correct one. So to stay hydrated means to have enough water, because we're made of water. How high the percentage? 70% of our body is water. Is that right? Yeah. And if we get dehydrated, means we get thirsty, we get tired, we don't have enough water, and that's dehydrated. Dehydration is the noun of it. And so let's get back. And so there is another one that's on the brain. Yeah, brain, the big thing, the spongy thing.
Yeah.
That makes us human, right? And there's another one, fluid.
Fluid.
Yeah, fluid. It doesn't only say something in your body only. Fluid, it only means that. Wait, let me go up a bit. Yeah, there. I know it's because it's too big. Just a second there. So it could be anything, like this is a fluid. And this kind of fluid is water. Yeah, and the fluid in your body is body fluid. Yeah. And one more. Looking for it. Fatigue. There.
Fatigue.
Yes. Come on. Too small. One more time. Fatigue. There. So we usually, not that one, this. We usually use tiredness instead of this one, but this one is more like, when you say tiredness, is like 累. But when you say 疲劳, it sounds a bit more, professional, right? More like a term on the paper. Yeah, so that's the difference. All right. So do you agree with this one then? Significantly affects energy level and levels and brain function. Does it?
I cannot feel it.
Me either. I mean, if it's only a day, might still be okay, right?
Yeah.
But does it affect, this is a new word for you, Chloe, I think, significantly means hugely, tremendously. So does it, I mean, dehydration, does it affect your energy level and your brain function significantly?
I think breakfast is more is more important than water to make my energy levels.
Yeah, I kind of feel that too, I think it's because we're Chinese, we emphasize the importance of the very first meal for that day. For me, my breakfast
I
is
don't
my
eat
favorite.
breakfast.
It is what? Sorry?
I say, I used to have breakfast, but since I practice the fasting, I don't have the breakfast.
Really?
I only have lunch and very light dinner.
Oh, right. So that means I'm also doing lunch fasting too.
Yeah, exactly. Because
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
It's also the fasting.
Yes. So let me bring it there maybe. So I'm doing my lunch fasting and you're doing your breakfast fasting. But Chloe, have you ever done a fasting before?
No.
It doesn't, does it? It doesn't. Well, similar thing,
断食. I think it's different.
It means temporarily stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of similar, right? Of course, it says 禁, like you're prohibited, but a lot of people doing this spontaneously. It's up to your own will. You want to stop or you want to, resume. So it's up to you. And like I just don't bother making lunch for myself. I just feel breakfast is good enough, no matter how late or how early I get up.
But someone said, if you want to eat 2 meals a day, they suggest that is breakfast and lunch.
No dinner?
No dinner.
Why?
And now in my home, for my family, we eat just vegetable in dinner every day.
For dinner?
Yes.
So when did you start that?
For I think one month.
Oh, it's been 1 month.
Mm.
Interesting. So So why is that for? But you know, for me, dinner is very important too, just like breakfast. Breakfast is important for me because physically it brings my brain energy and physical energy. But if I don't have my breakfast, I feel like a car running without fuel. But dinner is different thing. Dinner is for the atmosphere, also for energy you can consume from it, but it's to bring everybody to the table. You enjoy that togetherness. And especially when you're, together, having a good chat, having a good TV to watch, or having a good meal together, if it's a combination of three, that's even better.
Yeah, I agree. I think sometimes a dinner is like kind of a socialized event.
Yes, kind of. I do like to, chat more about each other's life for that day rather than watching TV when I'm having my meal. First of all, health-wise is no good. It takes blood away from your stomach. You should be using your stomach to digest when you're having a meal. But when you're watching something, the blood is not going down there, it's going up there because you're using your brain and you're using your eyes. So I don't like watching TV during my dinner. But unfortunately, my son and my husband, they do. So I have to say yes, because I'm the minority. What about you?
I think every family, they have their own like custom. Like some family, they didn't have the dinner on the dinner table. They have it in front of the TV. But for my family, we used to have it on the dinner table.
You also have.
Yeah, but right now, because I stayed by myself, so I'm very casual. Sometimes I will move around. It really depends on my mood.
So you may have your meal right in front of your TV too.
Yeah, in front of TV or in front of my laptop or sometimes just cell phone. But if I cook by myself, sometimes I want to enjoy the moments like, oh, I prepared all this for myself. So sometimes I will take a look of what I done. I enjoy a little bit. Because sometimes if you watch your cell phone while you're eating, you're not really focused on what you eat. You won't taste the food. Yeah, so I think
so you're enjoying your me time.
Yeah, sometimes I enjoy my me time because I'm the one cook them. If I took effort to making them to cook, I wanted to taste if they are good or not. Yeah.
I can say if I was, living alone, it could be. I used to, when I was in Kawasaki, KQ Kamata, I think. 血手道河 is a small place. And
What?
when we were taking a training from All Nippon Airways, we were provided with a small mansion room, and that was quite nice, but very tiny, compact and tiny, but it's got everything, and a tiny kitchen too. So I used to just cook for myself when I was in Japan, and I can't recall I had my dinner in front of my TV though. I think I'm very used to just have my meal and enjoy it. But that's a long time ago, after mobile phone was invented, it's a small computer everybody can bring with them, right? So that means you're actually eating with this standing in front of you, watching YouTube or something. Well, can say that's healthy, but it's more than normal to kill time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially when you're alone.
Exactly.
And so the third one is it may help prevent and treat headaches. I didn't know about that.
I have no idea about it either.
So that may help prevent and treat headaches. Actually, that's a good thing. You know what? My sister-in-law, my elder brother's wife, my sister-in-law, she has lifelong migraine, that's bad. Migraine is a kind of split headache. Split headache. Split headache. We call that migraine. Migraine. So it's kind of like either here or there or there or there or the back. So that is a patch of your head and it's aching all the time. And I'm not sure it changes, but for her, it's a lifelong. It's a lifelong problem. And I've been praying for her, but it's kind of difficult because, you know, female, we know when we wash our hair, we definitely dry it, blow dry it right after washing. You won't leave it overnight. You won't wrap it and then go to bed, right?
So a lot
That's
of
what she-
Western people, they don't fry their hair.
They don't. You're right. They like to just wrap it and just walk around and let it dry naturally. First of all, it gets ugly. Second, it takes a long time. And the
Yeah.
third is very, very unhealthy. And unfortunately, my sister-in-law, she likes to do that too. But then it's up to her. I told her many times, you've got to have warm water, but I didn't know loads of water can help. I'll tell her. Yeah. And have you ever had migraine before?
Yes, I did. Sometimes it's not often occur.
Yeah. What about you, Chloe?
Yes, I do. And and I went to Chinese acupuncture.
Oh,
before.
acupuncture.
Acupuncture.
Yeah. So acupuncture doctor, right?
Yes.
Or. So do you often go to an acupuncture doctor for acupuncture treatment?
If the situation is very heavy, I went to there for 2 times a month.
So we usually say severe, means very
Severe.
very serious. So, and also when you talk about condition, we say physical condition or condition. So when you talk about your health, we don't say situation. Situation is more like the things around you. It could be an event, it could be a problem happening out there, but if it's in there, we usually say condition, right? Okay, so if your physical condition goes down severely, when it gets serious, then you go see an acupuncture doctor. But don't you worry things going into your head? I mean little needles.
I was afraid of it before, but now I always close my eyes to to face it.
I know. Is it like a horse? You know, like horse racing. Those horses are put on a shed, you know, eye shed, to stop them from getting distracted, to look forward, focus, and a little bit like that. So to help you, to help your mind get ready for it. So you close your eyes. That's cute. Shade is ADE.
And another reason I go to
A shadow, shade.
acupuncture doctor is because I don't like to take medicine. I think medicine
Take
will
medication.
take medication.
So you prefer to have needles poking into your skin.
Yes.
I remember I once, when I was not a Christian, before I came to Christ, I was very superstitious. You know, I went to many different temples and, you know, worship them, bye everywhere. I remember that was when I was very young, and for a problem I couldn't conquer, so I went to a Qigong temple. You know, the drunk
Uh-huh.
monk. Yeah, and that's just ridiculous. I got acupunctured into my knees.
Oh God.
Very painful, very painful. And he's not a doctor, and he did it. And I'm so glad I didn't have any side effect. That's dangerous because that's not a doctor.
Yeah. And besides, I never heard about this temple like worship Qigong.
No,
I
not to
never-
worship a Qigong, but a Qigong person, an avatar, a real person playing a Qigong role, you know, using a fan and behaving like that. And I was very superstitious that time. So I took it seriously. I was like, oh, really? That's why. And, you know, because that day, my elder brother, Kevin, he worried for me. So he came with me and he was there, but we didn't want we call that mediator.
Mhm.
In May.
Yeah.
So we didn't want that mediator to sense something, and because we were still quite suspicious, is he real? Is he really good at that? You know, you're thinking about it, but you're not showing it on your faces. But my brother came with me to protect me because, you know, I'm female. And I'm so glad he did. So to prevent that mediator understand what we're talking about, so he spoke in English with me. So I replied in English too. So certainly he didn't understand, I assumed. But then soon later, he did some, I don't know, you know, tricks and things like that. I say, 我跟你講啦，你這個問題就是因為哈，你有一個外國鬼在後邊在我不要講係在高高低啦，安啦，and then take a look at your arm and look, you have a purple little man there, and I saw a purple little man there, and I didn't know how that got to my wrist. I was terrified. I was like, so there was really a purple little foreign ghost following me, you know, feeling. And I'm so glad my brother was there for me. So he could, well, first of all, because again, a female going alone, dangerous. So he was there to help me. And also he could provide a second opinion. So he said, calm down, don't worry. This might be because we're speaking English. So that Qigong assumed something to do with a foreign country. So, and also you're a female, so better, you know, present something that can terrify you. And that might be like a little male thing. And so after I went back home, I had a second thought. Then, yeah, Kevin was right. Because if we had not, you know, spoken in English, probably it would be a different reason he you know, he could tell me. I mean, that Qigong. So
Yeah, they just make out a story.
yeah, I now think it's totally a made up and just. But then I was stupid enough to accept the treatment, the acupuncture treatment on my knees. Oh God, that was so painful.
Oh.
Yeah, but anyway, so sorry I distracted you, Chloe. That was my acupuncture experience. Maybe that's why I just didn't.
It's not a
Go on
formal
to it.
one. You can get the proper one.
Yeah, well, I think I did long ago too, but not painful. You're right, not painful, but still a scary moment. Looking at those little needles in your skin. But it was helpful, honestly, it was. But I didn't go back. So how much do they charge you? I mean, for each treatment, Chloe?
$280 a
Oh, that's
time.
cheap.
Mm.
Do you mean that's for the registration fee or for the treatment?
For all of them.
Yeah. So is it a clinical registration fee? Registration, I'm struggling doing this fee. Yes.
Is it covered by the health insurance? So that's why it's so cheap.
Ah, national insurance. So that 200 is the treatment fee. And how often do you go?
Mm, I didn't go last month. I go to there for one time a month.
Once a month.
Once a month.
Yeah. And remember when we say 去那里, we don't say to. I go there.
Okay.
And it's last month, so you need to use when. I went there. Yeah. Okay, so just a reminder. And so you didn't go, but you did. It's like once every other month.
Not regularly, but that is depends on my physical condition.
Exactly. Correct. So it depends on your physical condition, or you can just say my condition. Yeah. And so what about you, Aisha? You used to live in Hong Kong for 7 years. I know there are a lot of Chinese stuff there too. Did you try?
No, I never see a. I did see the doctor, but if I really get very serious like flu, I always fly back to Taiwan because I don't trust the doctor in Hong Kong. They always provide us very bad medication. It's not useful at all.
Really? You mean Western medication or Chinese?
The Western, because our company provide the health insurance. They cover everything. So basically, we don't need to pay. So I think because it's free of charge, the medication they use is not very good. So each time I take the medication, it doesn't work at all. So we'd rather just fly back to Taiwan and see a doctor here, even though we have to pay.
Do you prefer to see the Western doctors, or you like to see Chinese medicine practitioners?
I just got used to see the Western doctor, but if it's related to the female disease or female, you want to like adjust your body quality
of feminine.
Yeah, feminine. You want to change your body like inside of your body. Probably the Chinese medication will be great because it takes time.
So like a feminine problem, for example, like, sorry, we should not talk about it because this is recorded. And we say, like a lot of Chinese herbal medicines are pretty good for adjusting your physical condition, right?
Yeah, for example, like adjust your period, make it more puncture, and yeah, some some girls they have very small quantity of the period.
Yeah.
And some they delay for a long time. It's not good.
Yeah, well, I don't have it now. So it's quite convenient in the past. Well, so we say that's the positive side effect of menopause. 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 Have you heard about this word? Menopause. No. P-A-U-S-E. Yeah. Not a very good translation. That is a better one.
Oh.
So menopause is a period of time in your life. I mean, for female, I'm not sure about male though. For female, like starting from age 46 to 55, in between this 10 years, depends. It could be different people by people, and I mean people to people. And for me, I think it started about 2 years ago, 49. Ooh. Yeah. So not too bad. At least I've had a son.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel anything different?
And a lot of people do say, the side effect of this would be, you have a lot of, you have high body heat, or you have bad sleep, you sweat a lot, or you have rash on your skin, or you have very bad mood, or very rocky emotion. Not all, but one or two. Yeah.
My mom always feel very hot.
Your mom, is she still feeling that?
Yes.
Mm. Better than emotion, really.
Sometimes I feel cold, and she always turn on the fan.
And so maybe she needs that kind of, how to call that, the kind of the patch, the cooling patch for fever thing, and put it on. And do you have low blood pressure, Chloe?
For me?
Yeah. Low blood pressure?
I think I have a little bit, I don't know how to say it.
Oh, so that is not low blood pressure only. Low blood pressure is the symptom of anemia. Yeah. So that's anemia. Is it serious?
No, just when I
Huh?
when I squat on floor and for a long time, and after I stand up, I feel a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, this one. You mean maybe you should prevent from doing squats then? You get dizzy, right? Ooh, be careful. Yeah, I like squats. I do 200 when I can, when I have time.
No, I not the exercise, just to squat on the floor, and no stand up. It's also called squat.
No stand up? What do you mean? You just bend down like that?
No.
You don't stand up like that? So what kind of exercise is that?
Not the exercise, is daily behavior. Squat on the ground.
Really? What is the Chinese of that?
蹲在地上.
Oh, I see. I know what you mean now. You mean it's a body posture. Posture. So when you bend down, right? So when you bend down, or when you lower your body posture, and when you suddenly stand up, you feel dizzy.
Yes.
I see. Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of us do.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you do it too rapidly.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, for my age, I do it slowly. Yeah, so back to drinking water. We have learned 3 benefits now. So the first one helps maximize our physical performance. Yep. And significantly affects energy levels and brain function. Don't quite feel that. Maybe because I always have plenty of water. And may help prevent and treat headache. Never knew that, but now I do. I'll share that with my sister-in-law. And we can go to next one. 4th one, may help relieve constipation. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Very good. Constipation is this. You don't want that. But a lot of female do have it.
Yeah, especially after having a baby.
Exactly. You got it. I didn't have it till after giving birth. So, but not very severe here, not very severe or serious. So it's okay. But with plenty of water for 4 days now, I think. Smooth. Call that smooth as a silk. It's quite nice. Right. So Chloe, do you think you can read this for us? Would you
Okay.
like to?
May help relieve constipation.
Constipation.
Constipation. Constipation is a common problem that's characterized by infrequent
Constipation. We're
bowel
talking about. Sorry. Keep going.
bowel movements and difficulty passing stool. Increasing fluid intake is often recommended as a recommended as a part of the treatment protocol.
Can I give you that? Too small. And keep going.
And
And
there's some
evidence.
to back this up. Low water consumption appears consumption appears to be a risk factor for constipation in both younger and older individuals. Increasing hydration may help decrease constipation. Mineral water may be a particularly beneficial beverage for those with constipation. Studies have shown that mineral water that's rich in magnesium and sodium improves bowel movement frequency and consistency in people with constipation.
Well done. See, even in Chinese, we don't say this word that much, right? And today you have used this word for more than 5 to 6 times in 2 minutes. Yeah, so constipation is a problem we really don't want to have, but unfortunately, a lot of female do, like I did after giving birth, and much better now. I think it's also to do with the diet. It has improved quite a lot. I like to have, well, I'm a meat eater, but I still like veggies. And there are some words here we can take a look, like this one, bowel. Yeah, bowel. So yeah, you can also call that intestine. So these two are the same thing. Yeah, so they call that bowel movement. 肠蠕动. Yeah, bowel movement. Yeah, and like okay, low water consumption. Consumption is from consume. Let me give you that word here. There. Consumption is a noun. So like some words are related to this, like consume, consumer, to have, to use, to, let's see, what else? So the definition there is an amount of something that is used, or the process of using something, especially for that there is less of it. Okay, so that's a definition, a little boring. Yeah, so there are other words we can use here too, like, okay, magnesium. Yeah, so it's a mineral, no, it's a vitamin. Is it vitamin or a mineral substance, like a lot of little tablets you can buy from the pharmacy. Yes, for some people they do need to take that, and I think I'm taking B complex, B trin. Yeah, and it seems to help sleep.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard from one of my flight attendant friends. She was also a very shallow sleeper, and she has seen a little, quite a lot of doctors, but just nothing was changed till she was told maybe taking B complex can help. So she tried, and it worked. So she shared
really?
that in the group. Yeah, and then I shared that with my husband. So we both are taking it. I take one, and he takes two. Not bad. Yeah, at least it helps release your tension before going to bed. I think, the pressure buildup to that point from a long day, maybe that can help you sleep better. You can try.
Oh, I always think a B complex is like you have energy, will let you feel like more energized
More energetic.
and more energetic. No, I am wrong. It's like opposite
2 o'clock.
way.
B complex. Let's look for that. B complex. Sorry. Cell health, growth of red blood cells, energy levels. Yeah, you're right. One of it. And good eyesight. Oh, I didn't know that's helpful for good eyesight. That's good because my eyesight is going down. Yeah, healthy brain function, good digestion, healthy appetite, and what's that, proper nerve function and more. Oh, it's quite beneficial then. So it's a kind of vitamin.
Yeah.
So B complex is composed of 8 B vitamins, B1, B2, B3, B5, 6, 7, 9, 12. I knew B12 is rare, but I didn't know a lot of other 7B something. Yeah, and it doesn't, yeah, it just, oh yeah, benefit. Yeah, and muscle tone, cardiovascular health, hormones, and what is that word? Oh yeah, cholesterol production. Oh, I think that should be the good cholesterol. Yeah, proper nerve function, and it maybe I think it's to do with this one.
Yeah, nerve. Yeah.
I think it's to do with that, to relax yourself, right? And so it's worth it for a try. I also share that with my Japanese friend Yoko. She's taking it too. So let's see. We're gonna hear different feedbacks. So I'm hoping to hear something from you soon too, Aisha.
I
I'm
have to
taking
finish
one a day.
my supplement first. I have a lot of supplements.
Oh yeah, don't mix them up.
Yeah.
And okay, right. So there are 5 more to go, and I think we don't have that much time, but we can quickly bring them to the list. So the 5th one may help treat kidney stones. Hey, that's a good one again. Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom had it, and it's painful. She was in the hospital. Yeah, she had to go through a surgery, and the doctor put that little stones into something like this, but it's glass, so you could see through. Quite big.
A lot of male, they have this problem.
Yeah, especially for male, right?
Yeah, because like they try to hold, like just skip go to washroom, so they keep holding.
They hold it back.
Yeah.
That's not right. If you gotta go, you've gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let go of the water you don't need. And 2 more, 7, can aid weight loss. I don't think we need that. But you're very thin.
I think.
Yeah, you're
Someone
very
said
thin.
you can you can drink water before the meal, and it can fill your stomach, so you are not eat so much.
Yeah, because you're full. So your appetite is semi filled up by water, then that leaves only a small space for food you're gonna consume, right? I actually share that with my husband too. But you know, people like that, they need to be willing to do that first. You can't force them. So yeah, so good luck to me. I'll keep reminding, and they take it as nagging, you know. Not easy. That's the downside of being a responsible wife and a responsible mom. You become a nagger. So I hope it's not recorded. I try to press down my volume. Right, good. And the weekend is coming. Do you guys have any weekend plan, or tonight, Friday? Oh, 9 o'clock.
Nothing
Anything to do?
special. Nothing special for me.
So nothing special. Have you ever been a party animal on Fridays?
I used to when
In
I
Hong Kong?
20s.
Long time ago.
Long time ago. Yeah.
For me, that was a long time ago. And Chloe, you're never a party animal.
No, I'm not.
But you know, if you one day when you start to fly, people will start to invite you out when you're, you know, outstation, and people will say, hey, even it's not Friday, you know, it doesn't have to be Friday. It could be like Tuesday, and they have a party. Just say, hey, come to the crew lunch. We'll have pizza or beer. Come join us. That'll be party time.
Okay, I think I will try it.
Yes, definitely. But remember, protect yourself.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you you got invited by mail. Gotta be careful. Hotel rooms, make sure you say you share a room with others. Then they won't come to your room. They won't even ask. Especially, I know you're a very, very nice, lovely girl. Maybe it would be difficult for you to say no. So I'm just showing you a tip in case anyone says, hey, can I have a drink in your room? You know, it's easier that way. And we can watch TV, relax, chill out together. And you say, oh yeah, that's a great idea, but maybe not my room because I've got my roommate there. And maybe here, crew lunch. Protect yourself. Yeah, just a story to share with you. You know, ICRT. ICRT is always famous, still famous. And when I was young, and there was a famous DJ. I'm not sure he's still on. I think he's off now. His name is Richie Walker. Yeah, too old for you guys. My time, he was very famous. Not like David Wong was after him. And so Richie Walker was one of the most famous ICRT DJs. And one time when I flew to Hawaii, and we always lay over for about 4 days or so. And it's kind of like a charter flight feeling. They kind of feel the same because they go there on our flight and they go back to Taiwan on our flight again. So I was the cheap purser and I went to the economy class to the Y galley, the rear part of the flight. And I was just checking things with crews. He came in and had a chat with us, you know, happily. And then he said, oh, you know what? My hotel is this one. And which one are you going to stay in? And then one of the girls said, blah, blah, blah hotel. I said, oh, you know what? It happens to be in the same area. Why don't we come out together? And, you know, girls say, oh, that sounds nice. So yes, going out together. Not right after the flight, probably the next day. And people went together, not just me. So a few girls and me and Richie Walker. But then gradually one after one left. So eventually only down to me and him. And that was awkward because he suggested to have a drink in my room.
Oh.
And I was very young, so I didn't know how to say no. I was probably only 23, 24. It's kind of awkward, like, what should I say? So I didn't say no, but and he suggested, I didn't say yes either. He suggested, you know what, let's call a taxi. Well, then he did. So we hopped into the taxi and then went to the hotel. And then right before arriving to the hotel, I saw two girls, my crews, they were walking towards the hotel front gate. And I used that chance. I said that, wow, what a coincidence. My roommate's back. Then he said, oh, you've got a roommate. I see. Oh, maybe we, make another day. I say, yeah, pity. So I'll see you next time then. Bye. Oh gosh, that was my lifesaver. I didn't know how to say no because it's awkward. So I before we wrap up today, I want to hear your experience too, Aisha. Have you ever had any awkward invitation like that?
Definitely.
And share, can you share?
Well, sometimes yes, probably you encounter the passengers, but sometimes probably just a party. It's like probably you hang out with your local friends and you met someone and someone asks you, oh, you wanna have a drinks or like something like that. Like, oh, you want to like come just visit, come by to my room for chit chatting. But I know what their intention is. So I just saying, it's okay. I want to go back to my hotel. Something like that.
But what if they say, so, oh, that's great then, let's have a drink together.
If in this case, I'll definitely ask my friend have to accompany me, not only just two of us. If like three altogether, it's okay.
I think I was just too stupid when I was young. I got another one to share with you in Shiling. That was a pilot. Because again, a few crews with that pilot, American, together we went, oh, his name is really cute, Long Beach. His last name, something Long Beach. And Long Beach is a kind of cocktail.
Yeah.
长岛, right? 冰茶. And so he suggested to order that. And I think one of us did, but my favorite was not that. My favorite was pina colada. It's a kind of cocktail, creamy cocktail with vodka and pineapple. That's lovely. I still love it, but I don't drink it now. And that was a jumbo one. Pina colada this big. And I had two. So I was very drunk at the end. And girls left again. And I was, again, the last one there. I don't know why I always ended to be the last one.
Why your friend didn't like take care of you? It's not okay.
Because when they left, I was all right. And pina colada has really strong aftershock. So it's long after you drink it, then you start to feel it. But the problem is when you're drinking is just sweet and mild and creamy, you don't feel it. So I ordered another one. And then that again, I was really quite drunk, but I was still conscious. I wasn't, 减湿状态. So I was still okay, but just kind of dizzy. But similar thing, it's a very similar thing. But I can't remember how I got away, but I did. But it's just I think that's a pilot, so very polite and also knows how to behave. If it's not a yes, it means it's a no. I think for them they know that, but for Richie Walker it was a different story.
They know the drill in cafe. Yeah, they will try to ask, but they will not really offend you. They can get you if you don't want. If you don't have on the same page, they realize immediately it's okay.
Yes. So when you're up to a certain age and when you have been through things, you kind of know how to say no now. I do now. I didn't. So Chloe, just experiences to share with you, like Aisha's and mine. Especially you're a very nice and easygoing girl. Maybe difficult to say no. Drink a lot of water.
Okay.
Not to drink pina colada. Yeah. All right, good. So guys, it was a good chat. I think we learned how to bring good benefits to our body by drinking enough water. So I will keep you updated with my experiment. So 3 days later, it would be whole week. So next Monday, I should be able to give you a report. So hope you guys have a good weekend. So TGI Friday. See you next week. Bye.
Goodbye.